against Navi.
Yeah, as you can see from the Prime Gaming agent select here, I believe that this was the comp that Navi were running in LCQ on Split, or did they make a change?
I think they've run a variation. This Shao, I think, was on the Fade, I think. I remember that correctly.
Right, yeah.
And so that's the only switch that they've made.
Yes.
Yeah, but this comp is good for them, but the only trouble
Shao
is
never plays
you
Sky.
kind of need Angel to get space for Zipan and CNET when I've been watching them play it.
It's nice having Zipan and CNET on these roles though.
And hitting shots as he was in the first half of Bind. If you get
But,
that version of CNET,
okay,
they've got a great
in terms of
chance.
it, love the comp from Navi. DRX have looked very strong on this map though.
Being in good form. There's so many threats on the side of DRX.
DRX, dude, we get to see the best half as well. DRX starred on attack, Navi on defense. I wonder how the prep's been. They've had 24 hours to work on the prep, and they're gonna have to deal with this new wall, and they're gonna have to deal with this B main smoke. And I guess they're just gonna take B main all the time. This is probably where
they're not going to start in that
probably
half, but, you know, get out to a good start.
Where Angel's aggression is going to come in like candy. Because I think they need to take B main all the time.
Because in the past, you know, they win and pave the way to those attack side wins with Angel double,
especially with the double duelist. Just take B main, leave the jet there with an op or something.
Offset the feed, but you got to see a bit more from them here. But we're heading into Split, should be very favored, I think, for DRX.
Yeah,
what do we got? We got Doxid with the Prime, new member. Welcome in, bro. Thank you so much for that. And we got Ashton as well. We got Ashton with the 8 months. Thanks so much, bro.
DRX will be the team that will make it to
Are there any players or coaches that you would really like to work with?
Take us through map 2. Take it away, Doug.
I'm not sure. I would need to have a think about it, really.
Thank you so much, Shinsu. Yeah, we're gonna jump right.
Anyone who's like a super hard worker would be great. Caesar Enox as well with the gifted. Thank you so much for that, bro. Really do appreciate you. Thank you very much.
See how quickly they try to
okay, so Navi on defense, DRX on attack.
I mean, if this is quick enough, it could be a positive for Navi, but
Caesar, you really do appreciate that. Different wall to start it off with. So we're changing up how we're using it, and we just go into the normal classic for the pistol. Navi wanted to destroy middle with a 4-person. Four-person here. And they just walk over towards the site. There's a kill trip.
Some of the defenses are there, but
Mako might have owned this.
Play spoiler up in heaven. No challenge yet. It's just Sugetsu who's playing on the other side, and he's going to play into this. Well, of course he's going to play into this, but they both right by each other.
God.
He's able to slip through the poison orb here. Going to get the backstab on Shao. He will fall.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Dude, I felt like he could have got a lot more than that.
Now you see the double duelist from Navi causing problems. They've gotten the spike down. They've repositioned up towards heaven. You see some of the mollies come through, but they're not expecting Sugetsu here. Either way,
do they expect the guy A ramp?
All falls onto RB.
Oh my God.
He's got to swing out. He's got to get
okay,
one.
Nicely
And
done.
Angel's
They're okay for time, right?
Perfect. Navi will get the pistol.
Yeah.
A very slippery pistol round from DRX, but you see the frustration on Stax' face.
Yeah, man, they really could have got a little bit more from that.
Find any further pressure here, but Marco repeating the smoke criminal antics from yesterday. Nearly runs away with that one.
We're 2-1 for pistols, right?
For heaven as well in this situation.
2-1 and a 1-0.
Navi just find everything they need.
3-0?
Timing there.
No, DRX won first pistol.
As you mentioned, you see frustration already. What felt like such a close situation. The potential for DRX to take another pistol.
Yeah,
ultimately not falling their way. And you see the buy from the attacking side. There's a little bit here. You've got a Sheriff in the hands of RB, a couple of Ghosts.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there.
And
like we go back to the normal wall, but no smoke on it. And this is something that I think we're going to be seeing all the time. Aggression over towards B. Haven't seen the normal default with the smoke over towards here yet, but again, this is what they were doing yesterday with the smoke with this X's, and this just blocking double vision. And again, it's an absolute nightmare. The Cypher's pretty good against this, though. I wonder if they got any cams cooked up over towards B. I guess the aggro cam could be nice as well.
Very heavy leans
in terms of the eco, we got what, 3 ghosts, 3 ghosts, 1 sheriff.
Dealt with here, but miracles from DRX. So they can make these pistols work.
What they do have here is the power in numbers. There are 3 on the other side of this smoke. Angel's left alone.
Oh, and that was the guy with the pistol?
Overwhelmed CNET from up in heaven, who was supposed to be providing cover, shows up a little late, but not
clean recovery, and he saw him here. Yeah, nicely done.
See the push through from
CNET did great.
Find any space either. This has gone absolutely sideways for DRX, and you didn't expect much. But this is almost as clean as you could possibly ask for from Navi.
And the one big objective here, obviously, for Navi, you don't want to see these rifles removed, and seeing if we'll find a third on the round.
Oh, I think even on top of that, it's not just that they didn't lose rifles. 3 members carry full armor into the next round. They didn't take any damage. You don't have to
really good,
reinvest.
really good. Because I mean, the only person they lost was the pistol, so it's the perfect bonus.
Now from Navi,
It is
can be
the
so
well,
difficult to navigate. Early on,
it's
it
the
just
perfect
snowballs quickly.
anti-eco to make for the perfect bonus. Get the 4 rifles out.
Yeah,
Now are we gonna go back to the default or not?
very good point.
Navi are at least expecting it with the heavy B main push. We get the old school,
Across towards A side, but
the old school setup.
commitment with just 2 members of DRX. Navi's utility removed, and once again Navi will secure this orb in garage. See, they're going hunting though. As Zest has found an open elsewhere. Zipan way ahead of the utility that's set up as security towards A site, or at least towards heaven.
Yeah, dancing in a dangerous situation. Work his way around a fine line, and ultimately is not punished for it. Meanwhile, Navi still
Bit of a
taking so
stack
much
in
space.
terms of holding B main.
Look how far
This is kind of nice. Just hold over
Yeah,
towards
there's a
A
little bit
heaven,
of
hold
help
over
from
towards
Shao,
B
but the
main with
timing's
this.
not great. He's in trouble.
There's a
They have to
double.
farm here,
I mean,
'cause
honestly,
it's
Navi might
every
have an
really
okay
for
chance for
DRX
this.
drifting
Oh
this
boy.
There's the flash. There's the confirmation. RB's ahead of it though. They look to swing. Angel in the
Could have gone
reposition,
way
dropped.
better.
Shao has
The
to tuck
5
tail and get
passing.
away. And now in the
Oh.
face of the paranoia, in the face of the dog, manages to take one. Well
Damn,
done.
all of this could have gone way better for
But the
Navi, I'm
sight
not gonna lie.
lost.
Gets almost actually
This
finds
whole round could
a
have
kill
gone
on the
way
way
better
out.
for
That's
Navi. Feels like
secure
DRX would be
though,
pretty
see
happy if they managed to keep this one 4 people alive.
Still pretty healthy, but just find a couple of kills very early on here. We'll make this a possibility.
You see the paranoia and just how he's handling his crosshairs. There's someone low, it's behind pillar, behind garage, up
Okay.
in heaven. So many things to
Yeah, I mean,
consider.
this is fine.
So many angles to check, and just not enough resources to do
Could
it
have
all.
TP'd out, yeah, but they didn't know about heaven. They left mid pretty early. They kind of just gambled here and here. So if he had TP'd out, probably would have got wrecked. It's better to just keep the crossfire and hope that they actually get a little bit more than what he did. They got relatively unlucky to not get more
It's causing
kills,
problems.
to be
We'll see
honest,
some-
than
we
just the
see more
one.
of that. I'm also really curious to see if Navi
A nasty
continue to try to
blaster
bully what's happening to B.
with the
You think about the
13
previous
months
round,
as well, bro.
instantly
Thank you
cleared
so
the
much
turret,
for
as you
that.
mentioned,
Appreciate the
one-way
13,
flash, and
dude.
they just established
Now we're
a
hitting
role
some crazy numbers
instantly.
on the subs. It's pretty
Do
cool.
DRX push into that, knowing what's on
Flash
the
for
other side?
flash.
It's
Damn,
exactly
dude,
what
that looks
happened.
so
Angel's
dumb.
punished. Read 'em like a book.
Just straight up disrespect the one way. Oh,
Oh
man. Yeah, that doesn't look great.
In their favor. Angel dead off the rip, no smokes. And then CNED and Sugetsu's cages, but
Careful.
straight away DRX feel like they're going to have pulled the rotation.
I like this whole
I think a
battle
good read
over
on how
towards
Navi
B
want to
main.
approach
Also, we had a
players.
different smoke, right? We have
Sugetsu
this
on the
smoke that
side
goes
side,
aggro over towards here,
heavily
kind
on
of
the
does a
other
similar
side of the
thing where
map.
it blocks vision,
Where his
vision.
utility is
And then
invested.
with that, they just go over
Totally
towards this
wrong
hit
read,
A. We got
right?
double
Even
kill
within
trip, but
earshot
honestly,
of
nothing.
Nobody got
I
the
mean,
benefit
no
of
one
these
to get a
trips
kill
either.
with it.
No, I mean the cam looked like
This was a
it's
very
locked
nice
on.
round from DRX.
Both trips
Man,
have
they
been
got
cleared.
got
You see
some
the
cool layers to
utility
their
from
stuff.
RB is
I also like how
set up.
they know that the demo is going to get
Draw
fully
lineups
studied that
in
they
here,
did
but
with
they
this
can establish
smoke
so much
and
control,
this
it's gonna
wall
be
that
so
they're using now.
difficult. So
And they're
labor
mixing
for
it
Navi
up
to
and
get
they're
through.
changing it. Also, the big punish over towards
Just
B
very
main and
disconnected
kind
for
of
the rest of
the
DRX.
continuous fight that goes over towards B main has been pretty nice. Everyone's changing everything up.
Very tight positions on site. I think Navi probably thinking better at this one, yeah.
Wow.
Such a
Early.
big round for them to win.
Perhaps because Cena's holding it
I'm
up.
so fine here, especially with how good
Not feeling
these
confident
armors
whatsoever
are,
about
to
the
just let
retake.
this happen.
No. And again, I'm going to take you guys down.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna search. I don't think they care too much. Like,
it
it's
goes
such a
all
big
the way
win.
back to
So
Angel
everyone gets
at the
1,000.
beginning of the round.
Everyone gets
Navi
1,000 instead of
forcing
the
Navi
2
in a
4.
position where they kinda have to play
You will
off
keep
the-
armor.
or
No
off
one
the,
has to
excuse me, and
rebuy
rely on the
anything.
utility from Sugetsu.
Like, it's really good
That's
long
essentially
term,
what lost
especially
in that
this early on.
But the thing
It's
is,
great.
the success of this comp, and look towards Fnatic, one of the ones that obviously employed it very, very well, is it relies on actually mitigating early
literally
round
no
risks,
damage.
not giving away an opening engagement, because a lot of this
Do you know
comfort
what's funny about
is
this?
set up just
The
by
first jump, he like
receiving
lands and
information
realizes
on
that the
the
guy's
short shot. It
disrespected
enables
it, but he got
pushes
the
down
knife
mid
out
or
already,
a
so it's just like,
second
oh
garage,
man,
for
I'm so
example.
committed.
Angel a little
That's
ahead of
so
the curve
funny.
in that regard,
We get the
but
judge on
no
top of this
resistance
as
shown
well,
towards the
and
orb,
yeah,
and
big
keeping
round.
it up for
2-9
free.
loss bonus
He's
on
just feeling
top,
like he has
so most likely
some
it's an
room to
eco.
play with. The beautiful isolation from DRX though, and it has forced the adjustment, Sugetsu.
Damn, that's how easy that lineup is for there. That's cool.
Angel toying with the idea
Wait,
again.
that's his lineup for this smoke here. That's how easy it is. Wait, chat, someone clip that for me. That's
It
legit.
takes a
That's
lot
so
to really
easy.
deter him.
Can someone clip that and just put it in chat? I didn't realize it was that easy.
But these are very curious rounds.
That's
'cause
cool.
There is an operator on the other side, so if DRX get an early read of that adjustment, look what they're going to be walking into.
It's interesting too because I don't think they ever confirmed that there was an op in the
Cheers,
previous
bro.
round either.
Let me quickly just copy that. Thank you very much.
So again, suspicions on the other side, and there
Now
it
they
is.
know.
Yeah.
Yaltsin as well, bro.
Shot
Thank you so much for the
rattles
raid,
off.
dude. Appreciate that.
Confirming the weaponry
Thank you
that's
so
on the
much,
opposite
man.
side.
Hope your stream
Look
was
how
good, bro.
DRX still continue, still intent on pushing into the teeth of this defense. Into the weapon, the paranoia is there. Buzz waiting to go, and there he goes! CNET plucks him out of the sky!
Another?
Shao not able to
Oh,
follow
close.
suit.
that was going to hit.
Op hits the ground.
Man, DRX looks
Harmlessly
so
as the
good
site
in these
once
buy
again is
rounds,
lost.
though. I swear. They are very good at this map.
The pit will go up, giving them some safety on site
Yeah,
as
look at
well.
this pit.
Navi looks at the first turn locked out of this.
Bro,
yeah.
you're gonna have to
Angel
save
will
again.
retrieve the operator. I think that's just
Damn, you
number
gotta save this one
objective
again. Do they want to
here.
hunt?
After the spike has been planted,
Probably not again.
Navi lagging behind a little bit in terms of the rotation.
It's
There
so
was a
early on
pressure
again that it's like, why not?
coming towards them, but maybe
Hitting
they're
the
just spotting
hitting the
turret
territory
as
of
enough
like
as an indicator to
7Ks,
say Navi's just the
8Ks.
one here to lurk and control this space.
Yeah.
Why it's not. That's why we don't see, a rotation earlier on.
Love that
The
chat.
Delicious
Thank you.
behind the utility
Thank
here,
you
though.
for the lineup
Trailblazer
stuff.
clears all the way up ramp. Marco still posts the paranoia to clear out that window, clear out rafters. And then they look to overwhelm CNL on that operator, even though it was shown earlier.
Yeah, it's really cool. And just the overall plan of how they've handled this, and even just the first 5 rounds has been, it's been so good.
Surprisingly
So
so.
beautiful shot.
I mean, straight out of the sky.
Damn, bro. Replay guys actually flexing on us, and that second shot was incredibly close.
Going down, actually. So a drilled set piece from DRX.
And ultimately, while it was Buzz who followed, they did overwhelm him. They did take him down without dealing any more damage. So, as you were mentioning, an early timeout called from Navi. Now
Yeah,
they've
and
seen
they
a couple
need to
rounds
talk
of what
about
DRX
this,
is gonna try to
and
do on
it's
attack.
been hard
Now
at the
that they've seen
moment
that some of their early approaches and their early
because it's
intentions are
very
not gonna work
it's
the way
very
that they
hard
thought
for
that they
to
would.
hold. It's very hard to hold back when people are
Choose to
doing the
throw the
smoke
brakes
and
on
this
it,
wall
reconsider,
against
see
you,
what depth
so you
there is
feel
to
like
the
you have
playbook.
to go aggro. So now maybe they're just gonna
Again, given the fact that
overcompensate
you're
and go
down 0
aggro
in
over
this
towards
series,
mid and A.
Yeah, it's the upper bracket of
guess.
this group, so you're not playing for life, but you don't expect to have to dig this deep into the playbook early on split. Not this early.
Didn't they show all of this yesterday? It's still a nightmare to play against, though. Like, even this is one of those rare ones where, even though we've seen the smoke here and we've seen this new wall here, I'm telling you, you can ask any IGL at this event, they'll be like, I don't want to play against this. Because you can have an idea of how to counter it, like we've seen over towards B main, like you just hold on to it, but then when they're disrespecting your smoke and your flash and stuff like that, you kind of have to change it up. I was wondering if we were going to start Cypher utiling, because honestly Cypher should be great against this, but in terms of both of this. So yeah, Cypher should be pretty cool. We go back into the normal. This is nice as well. Like, DRX are definitely a step ahead in terms of all of this, because a lot of the talk was probably about the new Viper util, and then they just go change it up into the normal default stuff, and then they take mid really heavy. They got mid control. When they know they're now going to be trying to counter over towards the side, they take middle within the first 20 seconds. Every time I watch DRX on this map, it is an absolute masterclass.
Crazy how I mean, a new setup from the Sugetsu, as you were mentioning.
And he swings on the camera.
Yeah, and just, clears it out instantly. Takes care of the trip, clears out the camera.
I know we're so early, like so early on, but I swear there's so much good stuff going on.
Navi preemptively start to rotate, but I think CNET's paranoia is that somebody can slip through heaven in towards
They
spawn.
put a lock into this as well. Flash goes into A heaven. They kind of went here, so it gets a good amount and didn't hit anyone, so we can free pass and stack over towards this. They got someone on site as well. We still got Omen Flash. It's unlucky. They were very close. It was nice spacing from DRX. I still feel like they're in a really good spot in terms of Navi, though, because Zipan can kind of own it.
The satchel out, Zipan trying to hold the line,
Ooh, it's a nice trade.
One's all he
Seekers.
So gets to slip through.
He slipped through. Oh, they saw
They
him.
have no idea.
Damn.
You're absolutely right. How much more can he find?
Seekers?
Stacks with 20 HP. Laughing in the face of danger, swinging
Do you
forward
even
and
need
getting
to?
another.
But they
With
got
the
the
plant
open
heaven.
plant once again. So a chance here for Sugetsu
Damn.
to find cheeky half defuse.
Oh
but
man, and
RB
individually
swings
they're
onto
winning
it.
so many good duels.
DRX looking in total control of this first half of Split right now.
I mean, in the face of different looks from Navi. Think about it, on the other side of timeout, we talked about Sugetsu's change. I mean, there was differences in how Xiao was playing. Angel was in a different position as well. Excuse me. It was an entirely different look.
And like I said, the fact
Yeah,
that
they
that's
really
removed
needed that
so
as well
early
to
on in
like
round
boost the
gives DRX
confidence.
So many options. So many
It
opportunities.
was great spacing in terms of the trade of this.
Put Sugetsu back in a position towards A. They have the same camera towards Heaven. He does have Zipman alongside him this time. DRX just gaining so much from this default early on.
In terms of the money, we're going to see an
Got a couple
eco
rounds where they have
if
shown some
Navi
pace.
can't win this one, but they need to start getting some rounds.
Garage, for
They do have
example,
double duelists though, so you
seems
expect them to get like
very
what,
well.
6 at least a round, roughly,
Decimal's
on
touching
attack.
on Navi's
So there's
comfort
that.
zones, historically, sometimes being in these slower rounds.
Still,
but
it's a hard comp again. It's a very hard comp to play
Not
against
so
on
far.
attack.
No, taste of their own
Uh-oh.
medicine is bitter.
The Omen
They
Flash
wanna
was
fight this, the paranoia and the
incredible.
flash. Oh, this is
Wait,
beautiful,
what?
But he finds nothing. I was so well set up.
There's a nice TP from
I
Angel
thought
here
they
though.
were dead.
Oh, the Seekers has owned him.
But Angel
Yeah,
now
he kind of
trying
made a
to
good
face
play
him as
though.
smoke play hero. He cannot do it
Dude,
either.
how
What a fumble.
how did Cena
I mean,
not
the
get
Seeker
3?
just reveals Angel's TP at the worst possible time. Showstopper doesn't catch him, but he's overwhelmed. Zipan and Sugetsu now. Yeah, 2v4, showing intention to actually commit towards this.
Player standing.
But it's going to seal the deal. Sugetsu finds a response though.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a 1v4 if you want to pull this off.
Way too late, man.
You see the reposition from RB heading towards Heaven. Just another thing to
I
consider.
feel like that's one of the replays where
Way too much.
I don't know. I
Sugetsu
want to see the
falls,
whiff and the
DRX
kill.
Continue to march forward. And Mike, I've got to go back to that garage play. We'll see if we get another look.
The
at it
Omen
because,
Flash was the most
I mean, there were
perfect
3
Omen
members
Flash you
there.
can get.
We're all flashed up. You
Right, I
think
hit all
for
3,
sure
unless I
you're
missed
getting
something.
one.
I mean, the utility is
Yeah.
absolutely perfect from Navi. It's just there's too many people to shoot
That's
at.
crazy.
You can't find a single one of them. A heartbreaking.
Hey, I thought he was melting out of his chair, man. I
Damn,
thought
the
he was gonna
replays
hit the
have been
deck.
great. Replays have been really good.
Certainly an opportunity to slip through their fingertips. But again, no real time to think it through, no real time to dwell on it.
This is kind of nice. They're having
So
to
march
force.
forward, Zipan
Yeah,
getting
they're
that orb.
now, because of the
And that's
disrespect that
every
happened
fucking
earlier, you're like seeing like all the little layers that
Sort
go
of
in, right? The
Navi,
little
yeah.
disrespect that happened earlier, now we're throwing the nade into it as
Question
well,
is, you
so
look at their buy,
it's
and
pretty
not
cool.
great. 2
Omen
rifles,
Flash as
3
well at the
pistols.
beginning,
Do you
smoke
invest?
one way,
Or
like
do
they're
they get
using
the
a lot.
opportunities to?
Yeah.
They can
At least
find
I think
an
there was an Omen
advantage
Flash.
potentially, but DRX have been fantastic at recovering.
We get
from
the
4v5
orb.
positions.
With that, we now have a lot of
No question
ults.
altogether with all of these ultimates facing off against them.
Money is, I mean, it's a
Very
low
good
buy.
position on mid here. DRX maybe anticipating some aggression on the back of all these ultimates.
Low payment,
Confirmed,
though.
yeah, but Zester's taking a chunk of damage.
It's just so much, actually, there's so much passive info that CNET is getting just because of his position right now. And you wonder here, the Flash, they're actually rotating off of the Flash. Xiao just got confirmation that there was presence A towards ramps, and they instantly flip back towards B.
Holy.
Buzz is already through with the paranoia, but Zipan's ult
Big
keeps
Joe.
them back. He's going to get a second and
Yeah,
potentially
CNET
more.
might-
CNET's on the hunt. It was
Nice recovery
messy,
for the
but
second
both
kill.
connect. And now
Okay,
Stax
Zipan
is
did, I mean, the
left
double
alone,
duelist did great,
having
yeah.
to think through what the heck just happened. How did we get here? CNET with 3 and Navi does 2.
Okay, nicely done for
great
Navi.
recovery round
The
from
interesting
CNET
thing,
in
you know
terms of
this smoke that
confidence as
blocks
well.
vision?
And you're right,
If they
it's
actually
sort of one
never,
round where that
in
Flash
theory,
confirming
walk
presence,
past
or not
any of
confirming
this,
presence elsewhere on the map on Bind.
you can
This
maybe
time around,
ignore it
Navi
to an extent.
Don't fall for it. They stick to their
30
guns
seconds
and did have 2 huge kills to prevent this
They haven't
side hit.
actually
CNET cleaning up
lurked
with
with it yet.
The second one was gross. I mean, you deal with the whirling dervish of blades when you've got RB in your face, but
DRX stacked up here. Are they looking to pop off this again? A deep
Damn,
flash.
they
Luckily, Angel not overstepped.
molly into it.
this
As
time
They're
around.
doing the
Yeah,
full
but thing is,
default where
too,
he's
a couple
mollying
things here.
now.
The one way was missed because of the pressure, and even if it had hit, they're already past it. Angel just bullied off of this angle. Has to reposition and try to drop another.
There's re-smoke behind them as well.
Yeah. No real idea of where they are. Still has a paranoia in his back pocket. You see them waiting, perhaps, for the flash to come through.
Another example of DRX anticipating some aggression on the side of Navi. Trailblazer will clear, at least confirm with 2 sets of shots onto it.
Wall goes up. We do a bit of lurking over towards A. We've still got the camera spots feet. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get this. Looks like it. Yeah, that's nice pressure. And he rotate with it? No, insta hit came in, so they can hold 3 here. Maybe they needed to wait a little bit longer.
Felt like they were perhaps a bit too quick on the trigger.
It's super quick.
Like something like that.
Wait, did he just TP into the...
Narvi's gonna find some space.
Yeah, I swear there was a trip there.
It instantly falls to the ground. Sugetsu dancing around the cage, finding more value.
Yeah, honestly, it just felt like they just needed like an extra like 5-7 seconds or so just to wait for maybe a rotate. I'm not even sure it would have happened.
The pop is instant on B as the camera's removed.
Still, Navi have double Joelers, so like any round that they get at the moment, this is great. This is a perfect round for them as well. Econ's out of control. I mean, everyone's Econ's out of control. We've seen so many rounds where people are saving, where there's just multiple people alive. We have full buy rounds to all of us.
It's a pounce go, and it felt like it was just a bit too fast.
Great hold from Navi nonetheless. And I said Sugetsu comfortable still on site here to deny the TP from Marco from even finding the plant. Forced the timeout for DRX.
Restacks with the gifted sub as well. Thank you so much for that, bro. Thank you very much, man.
Strung together by DRX.
Appreciate your support, dude.
It's actually how crazy the staying power is from Navi, given the timeline that you're seeing. Right, you think about how they've managed to keep enough money to stay competitive in this. The fact that they had 5 ults just a moment ago, so both of those were hitting at the exact same time. Because of those things, because of how well it's been handled, they're still in this, given the 5 rounds in a row from DRX. Just a few moments now before returning back into the action. Again, if you missed the first map,
Bala's flight got delayed.
It was a treat. DRX winning 15-13 on Bind, getting us to this position where Navi find themselves down 1 and perhaps on a quick ticket to the lower bracket.
Ultimate's available here for Navi. Neural Theft, the Seekers, and the TP from Angel. Well, we see a big adjustment here from DRX coming out of the timeout. Like initially, Zest back in a position outside A. But Navi sticking to the laurels here, at least in terms of Sugetsu's utility and Zipan alongside him. But now giving up this fight towards Garage.
Yeah, and putting a lot more focus onto B. I don't think they've had to, I mean, maybe other than the pistol where they fully pushed through, but Navi's timing is great. Angel in the swing gets the duelist.
Damn, okay.
Second as well, through the same smoke, Marco will fall. An early advantage, one of the first we've really seen from Navi, where they're able to disengage from.
Angel giveth and Angel taketh away.
That camera spots this though, yeah.
Question his aggression, and you question why he's first to die so often, and sometimes
it's a good recovery. 3 in a row. Multiple people surviving.
You gotta take the good with the bad in situations like this. Is the timeout seems to not be what DRX was looking for.
Sure, they really had an opportunity to get things going there.
Yeah.
With 2 kills through the smoke in mid from Angel.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And will be healthy in terms of the finances, as long as Stack's really the only concern, I'd say.
Yeah, it's trying to get everything on that.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he wants to hold on to this
oh my goodness.
Get a consolation.
Their money is, I mean,
he does get 2 orbs.
Money's going to be kind of fine. 2-9.
How close you? I mean, 3 technically.
2-9. Everyone else is here could even do a drop if need be.
2 off the Seekers though.
Yeah.
There. I mean, he's a 3800, so still not too much of a concern. Lockdown available now for RB. It's had a very, very slow start to this map. If DRX are planning on pinning anything together around that ultimate. Again, problem being the smoke goes up on the screen.
It's overused. I mean, it's literally the only thing in chat.
So Stacks, we were talking about his economy. Goes light armor Vandal, doesn't buy a dog.
Okay, dude, they have such a good read on this, by the way. Insta flash deep, it hit no one, so they know no one's over towards here. This guy ran away, and I wonder if he heard the flash, and that's why they're taking so long. Like, they took an extra amount of time before they hit this. Another flash went into B main about 5 seconds ago as well. Didn't spot anyone. Dog as well is going to clear this. So this 3-person hold is going to be great. Double kill trip as well.
Cypher cam, it's the same setup. Buzz has gotten through. Looking for the trip, finds it.
One more trip.
They're going to invest a lockdown too. They're going to fully send on this.
This is kind of cool. Oh, it was cool before it got naded. That's also cool. But yeah, I know, obviously, with the changes, never really seen an ult here.
Tool no longer available. Mako, though, able to clear one out. The paranoia to buy some more time and create space for another.
What the? What?
Shot! Zest is also playing really far off. The turret's still up and he has 2 mollies.
Dude, look at this Viper. Look at this Viper, he hasn't had to do anything. We got lineups for this, I guess.
Oh my gosh, he slipped the net, but Mako paranoid still gets him. And then
we're never going to find out.
I mean, do they still go?
I mean, it's wraps at this point. Shao can find a couple of kills. Cena gets one as well, but time all but elapsed here.
Gosh, if he had hit that shot, oh no. Oh, I
thought for a moment he did as well.
I thought you see the smirk on his face in the player cam. That was a sinister one.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, luckily the lockdown being dealt with doesn't result in DRX folding in this round, but lack of consideration with Zipan primarily being the person alongside Sugetsu on this A side hold.
Jesus.
What is that? Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Bro, he didn't even stop moving, to be honest.
And it works out. It gets DRX the lead back. It stops the 3-round swing that Navi had put together.
Flash goes in again, over towards B, so they get similar information. This time a little bit different though. We're faking we're taking mid control.
Trailblazer, I think, catching onto Angel.
This time we're actually playing on site as well. I don't know where the cage is at.
But once again, it's a hit towards A. It's a hit right into the teeth of the defenses of the Cypher, and Zipan's there too. He's already gotten
this nade was incredible. No way Angel didn't get a kill there.
And he cannot.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
And now the op has shown up. How do you get past this? Oh, that wall just barely keeping him alive. Zest is going to find a lot of room here.
He's got the spike as well, so he's able to slip away from this. You see the ping on the minimap actually shout, considering the possibility of being flanked. CNED picking up the slack. Again, Zest actually getting confirmation.
If he gets a kill after the plant, it's an ult, so that could be pretty huge.
A little bit disconnected from this.
He gets a good plant for Stacks here. Stacks has double flash, doesn't really want to use it because we do have another flash for Shao. Oof.
He's getting aggressive.
Patience. You still have 2 flashes. Be patient. He's gotten the first. No real idea.
Now he has double flash as well. Oh, he goes around the world.
Going forward.
Now he can drift deeper. He's actually resetting towards main.
Just a tap, just a tease, just
I've seen that play this so well, by the way. But they think he's coming B main. The flash is going to go in. Oh man, CNED's been a bit of a... Dude, when CNED has the op, he's a bit of a god at the moment.
Still lands a shot, but my goodness, what a play.
6, it's kind of what you expect with a double duelist. So yeah, maybe the pistol's going to be a big decider here.
2 solo missions amount to nothing with CNED dissecting that with the operator. And this felt a little desperate in the early round towards 8. Yes, some early round indicators, sure, but...
You see it from CNED, man. He's feeling himself. Had a heck of a start on Bind. Seems to be doing just fine here early on Split. We're going to throw it to the analyst desk to break down that first half.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen him too much on Jet.
I'm here with Saito and Bren once again.
Kind of didn't need to as well with the map before.
But Bren, what a way for Navi to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, a big part of it, I think, was them adjusting as well the Cypher setups, because they started over towards B. DRX were doing a really good job in their rounds of identifying that. Their objective was to break it and then go into other hits later into the rounds. But then they just started going for the B main hits all the time, right? And it was working.
Yeah, I feel like Navi should be pretty happy, to be honest with it.
Incredibly even, and similar
to Bind,
like a 9-match
play against, feel like they did good.
first kills, but it's the next half I'm worried
Seen
about
it zip
Navi.
handed
I
great.
did, however, want to break down Zest's Viper because I've been talking about it the whole time. So I wanted to give you guys an idea. And if you're a Viper main, pay attention. So he's throwing this wall, which is perpendicular to the
this
normal
is nice
one,
to highlight.
and it blocks off A ramp and A main. So it functions similarly to the wall and orb that most people throw. So that's the wall that he's using a lot of the time. He throws this lineup from outside B that blooms in front, and then he picks it up and he can throw it afterwards once they get into B, and it puts a lot of extra pressure. So you see he's got this wall that still creates the A pressure that he can go towards. Then he's got a lineup that allows you to get out through B. That's why Navi were fighting so much over B main control over Garage. And then he picks it up and it's really useful for the post plant. Nobody else is doing this. Zesta's like refined it, probably while he wasn't in scrims actually. He's just in server time figuring it all out. And now he's actually getting to show it working in the server. It's a nice idea.
Yeah, but still even as well across the board, and it kind of loops back to the original point that we were talking about, which is CNED, I think, because we saw this, he absolutely popped off in the first half of Bind, and it slipped. His impact was dropping off the face of the earth. I think, what is it, he's on 14 kills currently in this map, or something like that. If he keeps this one going, I think Navi has a very real shot of really going all the way.
Oh, we will see if they can do this or not as we head back into the half with your casters, Doug and Hypok.
Thank you so much, Yinzu. Navi on the attacking side now. This double duelist comp is going to get the opportunity to show what it's made of as we're jumping straight into the action. And Mike, you see it on the minimap. DRX convinced that it's a hit A. Boy, are they wrong.
Yeah, everybody from Navi funneling to Garage very early on. RB, got to respect this. He's going to play his life and back away. And actually, the Nano Swarm dealt with very quickly as well.
Yeah,
So full 5v5
gonna have a massive retake on this. Massive retake, and RB has a shorty, so but they don't need to
You
push.
like chaos, you're in for some.
So nobody actually exploring towards spawn here. Would have had a shorty to deal with in the hands of RB, but what can DRX get it set up here? Still got plenty of util to work with.
Oh,
Not
it's
sure where
gotten
that's
stuck.
going.
What?
Oh no. Get on down there, buddy. He's overwhelmed. Somehow still dropped.
Oi, that nade would have been
find a
huge.
window.
It's a big kill to stop that from
Let's go
happening.
trade it back and forth. The 4v3 as you see DRX starting to funnel forward, starting to take
Nice
things
shots.
back. But Navi hold the line.
Nice
Stats
shots,
left
man.
alone, and he
Really
cannot
nice shots from
deliver.
Sugetsu. 22 HP,
What
38, a little bit
crucial
close.
headshot from CNED to deny the paint
Double
shells
pistol.
being sent into pillar.
Double
It would have
pistol on
forced
this
both
one. We're at
players and Navi
3-1
out
for
into the
pistols.
open.
It hit some
The
really good
finest
shots,
of
dude.
margins.
Yeah, the kill on the kill on Buzz was really
Great flood from
important.
DRX
Like I
initially,
said, the
yeah.
nade
I
was
mean,
going to
they
kind
get
of
zip
wreck
out
everything
with,
here.
It looked like no response or even attempted response from Navi coming through, but these deeper positions pay dividends at the end of this round. A clean up from Sugetsu, nonetheless.
You wonder here too who on the side of Navi is going to come to life alongside CNED, because the Des mentioned it, we did too. He played well. It just wasn't enough on Bind, and he's playing well here.
Same setup again from DRX. Flash over the top.
They're going to push this. Sugetsu has so much info.
Okay,
Done well,
instant
they
reaction, push over
It's a similar
towards
situation we
B.
talked
I mean,
about
they
on
saw a
Bind
lot,
there.
right?
They find the kill.
Oh,
No real
what?
upgrade here.
Yeah.
Nade's kind of sick. Nice shot, bro. What the?
RB with a nice pluck. Crispy
Oh my god,
shots.
I thought he was going to hit it, to be
Second
honest.
just a bit wide.
No matter what, pretty good damage, and they can definitely
Again,
do a little
spot
bit
where
more.
DRX, they've gotten a couple of kills, but as you mentioned it off of the first, no real way to upgrade. Nothing really found. No, in most other circumstances, you see this and go, okay, we're able to upgrade a weapon. Now we can fight back on a little bit more of equal footing, but that's just not the case. Tess is nothing more but a ghost, and he's about to swing out into a Guardian, and well,
Hang on.
or excuse me, a Vandal. See if he can pick it up. He's just so paranoid. Mako's got to take some space here. He's got to be a little bit more
Oh, the
pacey
Omen
on
Flash
this.
hit them
Paranoid's
both.
got to buy some time. Weapon grabbed!
Wow.
And it's fun down to a 1v1. Of course, it is Zest with the Vandal. Upgraded. Angel in the 1v1. Misses on the first.
Oh
swings
my.
out to the Ghost. And lands the
Jesus.
shot.
Bro, what the hell was
He
this
giveth
round?
and he taketh
It's a
away.
nice shot.
Crispy from Angel to close things out, but rifles removed.
Man,
Forced the
fair
repurchase,
play.
yes.
Angel is great.
RB still pretty healthy in terms of the finances. Great shot from RB here.
Steady.
Chad, this is my PC, not yours.
Unable to follow up on it though.
I mean, the confidence to I'm gonna go for the Ghost here.
A showering press too.
Yeah.
A good start for Navi though, 2 on the board in the second half. Arguably the stronger half from DRX yesterday versus Loud as well. Buzz the key factor, really. I mean, RB had a
Strong
fantastic
comms,
performance,
thank you.
yes, but Buzz was absolutely farming on DRX's defense.
See if he
Mako
can do it
judge.
again. Tested a little early. And it seems like there's more coming on the other side of that. You see the smoke out from Mako to help provide some cover.
I mean, yeah, heavy done all of this. We have the singular judge close, and Mako has no smokes.
And that
We're
is a
pinging
judge.
up here already.
That
The
is a
dog is
judge,
going
my
to
friends.
completely ruin everything.
The Trailblazer's not what he wanted to see. That Paranoia is going to buy some space, but he can't go back towards safety because of the nade.
50
Help
seconds,
has
they can
arrived,
definitely
though,
pivot.
courtesy of Buzz.
I was going to say, I'd be surprised if you still see Navi after the paranoia commit towards that. Already Stacks making
Yeah, and the
moves towards
person to
A.
kind of clear the information in terms of
been
stacks
holding down
is
before
all the
here,
way
but-
over here.
As I say that, Stacks thinking otherwise.
So yeah, this question
Now
mark
there's
is
no sound,
pretty
especially
pretty
with
much
Zest's
up the whole
position. He's
time.
gonna hear anything
We
towards
get a
Garage
jump
that
peek, we
has
get early
open
info. We're
sidelines
going to
for
have the
mid.
wall
Navi
and
gonna
the
find
molly to
themselves a
delay
5v2
though. It's kind of
potentially on A
nice.
side.
Whoa, molly.
We saw Sugutsu pull off some pretty ridiculous things from the defensive side here. We'll see if RB can do the same with the turret.
Bro,
to
the
help Zined
turret
up
is
top,
chipping
too, and he
away.
thinks to consider CNED. Nice with it.
Damn,
The second
CNED's
after
been
the
incredible.
upgraded weapon, and that's enough to get the sight. Oh, unless Buzz gets ahead of it. That's exactly what he does. He just buys time and he wins the round. What a play from Buzz.
Damn, bro, that was a straight up
Just when
hero
you
play.
think
What the hell is that kill at the
Navi
end
have
as well?
done enough. 4 HP
Man, that was
left
sick.
on Buzz.
They would have had to have ecoed if
He
they
was
lost that
farming
as well, I'm
yesterday,
pretty
but
sure.
That is outrageous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Look at the timer here. We talked about the game plan yesterday of denying the spike from being planted. Buzz throws everything. Everything to stop the spike from going down.
Yeah, it's been a sick game.
What a play.
It's been so many good
Now
plays.
2 from the showstopper. Light armor still on all of them.
Oh, they walk disrespect contact
They had the
this?
money to buy.
Oh, that's really strong. Mako won't expect so many here.
You see
I say as he
some
looks
financial
super ready
growth
for
from
it.
DRX. Mako once
Okay,
again
nicely
getting
done.
challenged. You gotta pick a target, bro. It's either the dog or it's CNED. You pick the wrong one. Zipan's already backside.
What a nice,
Buzz had no
hit
idea.
this was.
See if they can reposition though. Angel's really, really far out. Really far up by himself.
Wait.
Dog spotting him, and yep, Zest from up top, but well handled by Xiao.
Okay, nicely done from
Well
Xiao.
handled by Xiao.
Marco just caught off guard. This time around, no
Yeah,
smoke
and
up,
that
nothing
completely
really
wrecks the
to
money-wise.
disengage behind.
Yeah, 1-9 loss bonus on
Maybe
this. They're
not
kind of so
anticipating
wrecked. They've got
Navi
2 people that can
stacked
get an
up as
okay
heavily
buy in
behind the
terms of like
Trailblazers as
Sheriff
they
armor,
were,
but other than that,
That's
they're
the last
wrecked.
time you want to see that.
Yeah.
Navi are kind of in control
You
at
can't
the
make a mistake
moment.
like that twice.
He's on an island here as well.
Which I don't mind as much, but honestly, it feels a lot like the conversation we had around Angel, right? In the first half, like you get a little comfortable, you get a little cheeky, and then you get punished, and surely you reconsider.
Bucky comes out,
And
smokes
that
the
seems
middle.
to be the case. Mako's nowhere near garage right now.
Zest
Ooh.
finds all
That hurts.
that spam on the other side of that jump peak. Down to 60 HP. With Navi forcing the issue just yet.
Of course, it's
DRX stacked up behind this, Doug.
yeah, of course, it's a flash to a smoke to set
Yeah,
up
I think they're going
Angel
to force
to
this
take
as
the
well. I'm a
opening
little bit
peak.
nervous,
Zipan
but
is there close
Navi
by.
is a great
some
call to get
info.
out of there.
Really, by process of elimination, you know it's not towards male. Buzz is gonna go. He's got the showstopper and a Bucky. But Zest not able to find
What a
space,
really
not
good
able to
call
create
on this
anything
one
with
to
it.
get out of there.
Seeker's invested the paranoia out. CNED's able to get through.
No way.
Buzz
What?
finds space, and now he's got the showstopper. but CNED
Damn, it's such a
stops it.
big kill. They popped the ult
A
here.
second 2 found onto Sax.
Damn, CNED
I
is
CNED's gonna win this round
farming.
by himself. Come hell or high water, he's getting the round for Navi.
Spike planted.
Just nothing for RB to do here.
With Stinger in hand, has to close the gap somewhere and forced off the initial angle. RV going to find their 10th here. Themselves a 3-round lead. What the hell is in Buzz's Bucky?
Yeah, it was a left
what I
click though,
want.
right? Kind of long range for a
We're
left
gonna
click.
look at it again.
Found the collat on the Seeker from what
Yeah.
felt like 30 feet away.
Anyone have any splits? I may have that, but
Yeah, we're gonna get a look at that one more time. The pass through, and what on earth, bro?
Party's over.
I'd be so mad. But again, you know, we talked about it during the round. CNED, in the face of that, really able to settle things down.
We talked about a crucial headshot early on from him.
Yeah,
to
they're looking a
deny
little bit
paint
stressed
shot.
out as well.
Here to deny the showstopper getting posted into the backline of Navi in this execute.
That would have spelled disaster. But they stabilized. Navi up 3 on split. The attacking side showing
What
some
the hell
teeth.
is
They've
this
won
up?
4 of
We
the
got
last 5
Cat
rounds,
Kitty,
Mike. They're in
Cat
full
Kitty,
control.
Cat Wow with the Prime. Thank you for the 3 months, dude.
DRX's strength
Nice
on the
name.
defense on split. Yesterday, not necessarily getting themselves into a comfortable position so far.
Thank you very much.
The finances that
Thank you for the 3 months, dude.
About coming on their first ultimate cycle, obviously showstopper used, but a fairly polarizing performance here from RB today. Sitting at 4 and 13, he was a hero for DRX yesterday.
I mean, even on the defensive side of split.
A lot of
you're
ults as well. What's CNED on? 23 to 7. 15 to
One off the
13.
lockdown, one off the pits, the 2 crucial ultimates in terms of the defense overall. Seeker's here for stacks, but everything except for Shao in terms of ultimates on the other side.
I was about to say, the other side does not look any better. Does not really instill any confidence. 4 ults.
Well, talked about being a hero yesterday, might just need to be once again hit.
Good luck, RB.
It's been quiet, but RB's done well to get 1 so far. Still dancing
Bro,
around
his
the second
turret
with the turret to
is-
help.
Yeah, his turret is
Hero
outrageous.
answering the call, at least a little bit, as Zest and Buzz have shown up too.
The flood was pretty good, huh?
Control of the spike as well. Angel have to pull off a miracle here to recover this 1v3. Still pretty healthy, but Marco going to be the first one to overcome. And spotted here on the peak. See the other eyes of DRX trained on this position. Now Marco's still with a paranoia available.
Speaking of which, waits it out.
Shadows traveling.
I mean, he's certainly taking his time on this. Roomba, the satchel.
Quite fair play,
Kill
Buzz
not found.
absolutely owned him on that.
Buzz cleans him up.
That was
DRX
sick.
get to 8.
Della Branks with the tier 1 as well, bro. Thanks so much for that, mate. Welcome in. Welcome into the Slug Club, dude. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much for that.
So RB must have heard me here because he stands tall to the challenge here on A site. Eventually falling to CNED, but
Alright, we're kind of at that point again where they just won a round, and if they get reset, it would be a bit of a disaster. These 2 won't be able to buy it. Everyone else is kind of fine.
first time Navi have really shown intention off the
Navi,
rip towards
Navi is
A,
actually a
especially on
little bit
5
low. We
rounds.
can have double drop though, so they're fine. We've got
Imagine they're
knives
gonna
as
do it
well.
again anytime soon.
Yeah, back towards pressure in mid here and potentially Zest on the other side of things, but a pit will eliminate that possibility.
Dog goes heaven.
Easy now.
They set off a
Yeah.
cage. They
But
trip.
I mean, he's come right out of the pit. Does he
Yeah,
get
he's
back in?
gonna-
He's got plenty of time to get back in, yeah.
Okay.
I wondered here what DRX would do with this, because you know there's some presence mid. They got a flash and
But
they
wait,
heard a dog
they
from
know
the
that's
other-
the
from
boom
the
bot.
attacking side towards A.
Hopefully. Otherwise, they
They
think
don't-
that someone's
I mean,
close.
they don't fully send. They don't fully rotate A.
But actually, it's crucial that Zest does get
It's a
this wall
big
off, 'cause
flash. I wonder when this
RB
is
have
going to
set up
happen.
right behind it already. RB's utility scattered
They might
across
feel
side
like
and
they
heaven.
don't need to, especially with the last rounds going
Note
over
where
towards
the
A and then
utility's
doing it so
positioned, too, on the other
convincing.
side of the wall. But if they get
Alarm bot
past
gets
it,
good
if they find
info,
the
and
diamond,
then maybe we see the raise
that
change.
layer's gone.
This is where the Viper's in a rough spot
staring
once
at it.
this alarm bot goes
Go
in,
on.
because it's like, I guess he's going to
That's
push
one
the
more.
down
There you
here.
Paranoia out in the dash forward. The turret has been cleared. RB once again has so much to do, and he knows the showstopper's
Damn.
in his face, staring into death with not much to do.
They handled this one really well.
Seen it on the swing, and it's Xiao who gets the kill. The defenses of DRX had previously stood so tall, stood so strong, crumble.
This is an impressive calling round.
The 2v5
from,
might
Angel.
just see
Everything was really
another
good.
round
Huh?
with DRX opt to hold on to these
It's a hard
rifle
round,
stacks
really,
at a
in
3K,
theory.
2200 for RB. Chance here for Marco to pass one across, but you want to see either of these players fall now.
No, not in a situation like this.
A couple of members of Navi healthy though, so they could go on the hunt.
And they're trying. They're looking.
They're going to find anybody though with this little time left, seeing it's still conscious of somebody slipping on
Yeah.
to find a ninja defuse.
We are due for one of those, aren't we? We haven't seen that in a while. Not a good one like that.
Like the doomsday clock.
Yeah.
About 6 seconds off at the minute.
So with all that, Navi get another again. They
Delabranks,
just
thanks for saying
meet
that as well, bro.
the
Appreciate
defenses
that.
of DRX, punch him in the mouth, and move forward.
And Stacks found blind through the wall. Yeah, it didn't really matter. You expect RB to fall there with a showstopper, but
Yeah.
this might be just
Money's
about
kind
it
of
in
low.
terms of
What are we
full
doing?
purchases left in the
Okay, we
bank
did
of
manage to
DRX.
squeeze out a buy. We had the double drop that I think.
Seen it quietly
it was a
along the
double
way,
drop.
sitting at 24 and 8 right now.
That's not bad. A pedestrian performance from the start.
Pretty much got to win this one though. 2-4 on top of this.
More. See this double duelist set up once again, exploring mid, threatening Zest, and whoop, showed a little too much leg there. Dashing forward, Buzz threatened. I ain't seen it, just looking to do this on his own. And you
Yeah,
see how much
he kind of
respect
knew they were
have
low
to
buys, so
pay.
he was really
I mean,
expecting
so
a
much
judge
pressure,
to
though.
be
You
here.
have to respect it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forced so deep on this A
Navi
side
have
setup.
so much
Buzz
map control in the first 50 seconds.
still trying to
B
hold
main,
down
middle,
position on
ropes. Like, we got everything basically.
Navi don't necessarily achieve much.
I mean, we
other
literally
than
have
mid
everything.
control on the back
It's all of this.
Wish there wasn't much defending it to begin with.
Massive Jill.
There's
Gets
the
out of
first
there as
down.
well. Still has
You
nade.
still have to deal with the other. You still have to do a zip ban.
Bomb buddy out.
A bit of tech there. Had a boom bar into heaven.
Yeah, steal that one. Mako waiting. on
Flash
the
went
other side of
here,
smoke.
didn't hit anyone,
Buzz
so they're
ready
gonna
to-
feel real confident that
nade
it's a
in
B.
hand.
Yeah, wanted
Zest
to do the
loves that
silent jump.
Yeah.
He really loves
He
to jump.
wanted to
does.
do the silent jump, nearly got caught out
23
here.
seconds left on the clock here, Doug.
A
Yep.
vintage wait and go. And Angel dies already. The spike is still up in heaven now. 15 seconds left. They're going to have to pop out, and they're going to have to do it quickly. And Shao has the spike, and that might be enough. Now 10 seconds. It's
Buzz?
all on to Buzz. 85 HP. Snaps on the first. The second buys time.
Ooh.
And that's going to be enough.
That's it.
Oh wait,
He may not
whoa,
get the
okay.
kill, but it's
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna
no
matter.
time. Holy hell,
DRX
that was
get the
actually kind of, that was kind of scary.
Oh, when that clip ran dry on that rifle, bro. And he had to switch to the classic. I almost lost it.
Shao faced with a dilemma has to come
Some
off
of
the
the
plant, though.
some of the wildest endings to rounds
DRX
have been
live
happening
to
in
fight
this
another
one.
day for the time being.
Bind was full of them.
So close.
That's a screenshot right there.
Yeah,
If you
it
were
is.
wondering.
Yep.
I got yous, okay?
Operator in hand now for CNED. Still got the Blade Storm. Doesn't
feel
have
like
that to fall back on.
I feel like he's had it for forever.
Yeah. He's not needed it.
Yeah. The Trailblazer setting him up into
The
that
attack
more
op.
aggressive angle.
Yeah, it can be pretty nice here. They know it's in play now though.
Procs the dash 2 and DRX once again respecting. Buzz is one away from Showstopper here. He gets a kill.
Damn, his reactions are so
There's
fast here.
potential
I
for
swear.
something.
But Navi looking to pinch through ropes initially here. I mean, Zipan and Angel in a position to still show presence elsewhere.
This is kind of
And
nice.
again,
They
very
lose middle
similar
in
idea to what we
reaction.
saw in
They
the previous
just
round.
Well, I
walk
love the
push.
clearance towards
take
Garage to
B main,
confirm
yeah,
that
this is
it's not
great.
split through B.
Yep.
Now, information
It's a very
gain
good
definitely
reaction on this one.
favouring DRX
Problem
here,
is
but
this.
Navi are poised to explode onto A.
Yeah, RB has lockdown, but he's not really
Just
in a
can't
comfortable
really
spot to
use
drop
it.
it. With 45 seconds left, does he dare invest it? Zipan gets so high, and he gets one.
Oh
Sacks
my
are on the
goodness.
trade.
This guy's literally on the
CN
moon.
Cleaning things up, op still in hand, and there are the blades. I mean, that's the round.
Yeah, it's
30
done for.
seconds left.
Navi even stalling things out to find the plant here. Just Buzz and Marco. Still got the paranoia, still got the showstopper, and the paint shells actually.
Yeah, and a 2v4?
Shadows traveling.
I mean, maybe. Well, okay, yeah, they're going. They found one. The paranoia, the showstopper invested. Buzz weak though, 45 HP. What space can Mako find? He swings out. Too
Yeah,
many
nicely
targets
done.
to deal with.
3
The
chances as
investment
well, man. They've been
ill-advised.
looking
Navi
really
met
good on
point.
this. I've been very impressed.
Match point.
This has just been a great split to watch, to be honest. I mean,
DRX
CNED is
gonna
going out
struggle
of
coming
control
that
though.
one as well.
Yeah.
Come away with the lockdown, sure, but in terms of weaponry, definitely going to be feeling the pinch. Navi have been allowed to set up so many times. These very explosive, committed 5-man
Double
hits.
duelist looking really good. Dude, I wanted them to do this for so long. It just makes so much sense with these two. Like, I feel like they have the kind of players to try and make this work on maps that maybe you don't expect it on as well. Just play to the strengths of the players. Oh, that's a big kill.
Well, I said Zest likes a jump peek. Ill-advised this time around.
I mean, really, the first 2 times that we talked about it too.
Here.
What a much dearer cost.
Because you re-smoked it. Low buy in terms of the money.
Again, the operator also being another curveball that DRX have been struggling to handle, to be honest with you.
What are you going to do? You got a stinger. Oh, come on. If you're going to go, just go, man.
Damn, he tagged him.
Another
Actually,
jump
Marco
spot.
catches.
Oh, that paranoia
No, he
was
actually
so
tagged
good,
him.
but it doesn't matter. The neural theft, and out goes CNED. Buzz with the judge, finding one, though, 56 HP. It's not a Bucky. Not from that
Okay, he
distance.
should be out.
DRX crumble.
He has ult, but this is a
Narvi's
nightmare.
left alone. Holding on to that lockdown.
Okay,
for
nicely
what
done.
feels
Oh,
like
honestly,
forever.
really cool split.
Never
This was great to
invested.
watch.
We're going the
Man,
distance.
CNED
We're
was
going to
great.
Lotus.
CNED was really good. I felt like Zipan was really good as well. Felt like the calling was really good on attack half as well. Yeah, and a lot of how they handled those double smokes on defense was pretty good as well. We were very impressed with this one. So this was great to watch. Ban of the World as well with the Tier 1. Thank you so much for that, bro. Welcome into the Star Club. And Steve.
Everything
Bro, wait, what
the
is this,
DRX
Steve?
were trying to achieve.